Hey guys, the real reviews, and this is the Dell XPS 9570. It is amazing, and in this video I want to basically tell you about my experience with this laptop. So if you guys watched my Dell XPS 9560 video, which one you should buy video, or my Wi-Fi and RAM upgrade on the 9560, please check it out. Subscribe and support, guys. I did a video review. I do have the 9560. I just picked up the 9570. All my buddies had it, so I have both of them, and I'm going to be giving you guys a comparison. I've been using it for a couple months now, and my 9560 I gave to my wife, and she is seeing how that one is running, and I can see how this one's running. So it's got a lot of differences, but it's very unnoticeable in the frame. So this is the smallest 15.6 inch performance laptop. This is the Dell XPS 9570. It's a CNC machine, so all of it is aluminum. It's in a lighter platinum color. So if you guys seen the 9560, it's a little bit of a darker color, and like a darker silver. And then the Dell logo is embossed in black. So this one right here, it's a lighter embossing. It's, if you can see right there, it's a little bit of a chrome aspect. It's chromed out. And it's got a carbon fiber palm rest, and that's the same thing as the 9560. So the power, it's an AC adapter. It's got a 125 volt US power cord. It's got the barrel plug, which is on the side, and it's the same concept. So with the barrel plug, I'm going to show you in a second, it lights up just like the 9560 does. And if you can see it right there, that's lit up. If I disconnect it, that will turn off. All right, so let's kind of get into it. It's got two USB 3.1 Generation 1 ports, one on each side. If you can see, one right here, one on the other side. And it has power share, and to activate the power share, you will need to activate in BIOS by hitting F2 when you start it up. It's got one HDMI 2.0 compared to the 9560, which has a 1.2. It's got one Thunderbolt 3 port, which is on this side right here. It's right here. And this Thunderbolt 3 port has 4 lanes of PCI Express Generation 3. So it's a lot better than the other one, the 9560, which only had 2 lanes. It's got one headphone jack and one SD card reader, which is on this side, which is really nice that they kept it. A lot of them, like Apple and other brands, you need an additional USB accessory, a USB-C accessory port, which then you can connect to it. So you're gonna have to bring a lot more gadgets in your bag. The weight is 4.5 pounds, and it's got a 97 watt battery in it, and it's surprisingly very light. You're gonna be very surprised. I can lift it with one hand, no issue to bring with you, and it's reaching its max. If you're gonna travel with it, it's, I think 100 watt battery is the max in a laptop you can travel with. But this laptop battery I've been using is great. So let me open it up really quick. It's got, this is the touch screen, and if you can see on my 9560, it's got a gloss, but this reflection of its screen is way better than the previous gen, the 9560. I could see everything when I'm working. It was a real pain with the lights. This one, you can definitely see a reflection, but it's a lot better. It's very dimmer on the reflection standpoint. So it's got the Intel Core 8 generation, which you can see right here in this model compared to the last one, which was a 7 generation. So this is i7 8 gen. So it's an i7 8750H processor. It's got a higher cache in it, up to 4.1 gigahertz and 6 cores. So it's way faster, and I like it way more compared to the 9560. It's a little bit better, a little bit faster, and that can really prove useful. I use SolidWorks a lot. This does have a 1050 Ti graphics card, which is a little bit better than the previous gen. The operating system is a Windows 10 64-bit. It's a little bit glitchy. I'll get into this in the end. You are going to have to do a lot of updates when you do buy it. And as you can see, it came in a black box. So the previous model did not have this smaller black box. So the 9570 will come in the shipping box, and inside the box you'll receive this little box. Inside the box below the laptop, you're going to have these two quick start guide and warranty information, and it's basically the same thing as the previous models. And then obviously the power adapter. So this has a 15.6 4K Ultra HD display. It's a 3840 by 2160. It's an infinity edge. So if I hit it, it's an infinity edge. You can see that it goes almost all the way around. I love it. Looks amazing. Measuring at just 5.7 millimeters, which is pretty cool. It's got the anti-reflective touch. It's IPS 100% Adobe RGB, which is very important to graphic designers. I think this kills the Apple on that sense. It's got 400 nit display. It's not as bright as I'll like it, but it's not bad. In certain situations in daytime, this is not the brightest it goes. I can actually lift it way brighter than that. It does have the anti-reflective display like I talked about, but you can still see some glare. But that's from my my light source from the right side, but you can kind of tell the difference. On the left side right here is from natural light behind me, so it's not bad. But if you have a strong glaring light, like my projector light behind me, it will be a problem. It's got an NVIDIA GeForce 1050 Ti, and that's 4 gigs of GDDR5. And it's slightly better than the 1050 on the previous model. You can kind of see that. It's got stereo speakers. They're professionally tuned with Waves Max Audio Pro. They're surprisingly not bad. I've heard, I watched a lot of reviews, and a lot of people talk bad about these speakers. They're actually pretty loud. I've watched videos, I made videos, and they're pretty great on that sense. Pretty loud. I think you won't be disappointed. They don't have any kind of buzz to them or any kind of sort of anything I would talk bad about. The memory, it comes with a 16, this model right here, 16 gigabyte DDR4. It's 2066 megahertz. So it's got 2x8 gigabyte memory. So I did do a video of upgrading it to 32 gigabytes of the Corsair Vengeance 2666. Also, I like the G-Skills and Crucial. So if you're looking about upgrading this, this on the previous 9560, it was a 2400 megahertz. This is a 2666 megahertz, way faster, way nicer. Obviously, it's a newer technology, newer model. I would definitely upgrade to the 32 gigabytes of RAM on this one. The hard drive in this model right here is a 256 gigabyte M.2 2280 PCIe solid state drive. I'm upgrading it to a 1 terabyte SSD M.2 NVMe. I bought this one right here. This is the 1 terabyte. It's AdLink. I researched every different brand, and this has software that comes with it. It's a solid state drive, M.2 PCI Express. It's the quickest and the cheapest. So check this out, guys. This is it's a read and write speed at 3400, 3000 megabytes per second. Great reviews on this. Bought it on Amazon. I have no affiliation with them, but AdLink is great, and for the value, you can't go wrong. I did upgrade this model right here to the killer wireless Wi-Fi card. I removed the previous, what was it? It had the Intel, so I did update this to the killer. And I did a review on it. If you guys watch my upgrading my RAM and wireless card review, please check it out. It's step-by-step instructions. Please do it at your own risk and use all the accessories that I purchased, like the static guard and everything like that, which can help you from avoiding to break your computer or laptop. The connectivity, like I told you, it comes with the killer 1535 Wi-Fi, which is right here. I already removed it. Very easy to do. Watch my video. It takes about 10-15 minutes. And Bluetooth 4.2. I upgraded this to the killer 1550 with Bluetooth 5.0. And it's the first collaboration with Rivet and Intel. And it's sitting on the 9260 chipset. So all the previous killers, like this one, it wasn't sitting on the Intel chipset, and now the new killer 1550 is. So it's basically Intel and killer together, and it's top of the line. I've had a lot of drops with the 1535 that came with it. It had the old technology. I put the 1550 with the 5.0. It connects in a second, a blink of an eye, and I would definitely recommend it. Distance is way better as well, the 1550. So the webcam on this is a 720 pixel. It's a dual array digital webcam, and it's located right in the center. So it's a little bit different than the one on the left. This one right here, I feel that it's slightly better on web chatting. They don't directly look on the left of your face. It still looks kind of up on your face, but you can kind of adjust it and how you want it to fit on there. Definitely your point of view. A lot of people think that on the newer model Dell XPS 9580 or whatever is going to be on the top. So let's see what comes out with that. It's got a full-size backlit chiclet keyboard. And on this one, it's got the fingerprint reader right on the top power button, which I like a lot. I'll show you how it works in a second. On the previous model, I had it on the 9560. Should you buy this new one? These are all the specs. You guys probably know it. I'm not going to waste as much time on it now. So it's a great model. The 9570, like I said, buy the 9560 if you can get a great deal. If you can get a great deal on the 9570, or if there's a big sale, buy the 9570. After using it for a couple months, a definite great pick. The mouse right here is amazing. It's just as good as the previous model. I like it better than the Lenovo. I have the ThinkPad P71. I kind of like this touchpad way better. Very, very responsive, and I love that. So let me kind of get into it. This carbon fiber palm rest right here is a fingerprint magnet. I'm going to say this whole laptop's a fingerprint magnet, so get a case cover if you want. You're going to be cleaning it a lot. Great laptop. If that's the only flaw, then be it. So I'm going to put my finger right now on the touchpad, and I went right in it. So it's very quick, very responsive. I love this laptop. I would give it an A+. Upgrading to the 1 terabyte card, you can do it several ways. You can basically put your operating system. So what I would recommend, instead of migrating all your information from your laptop, so pretend you have been using this for 2 months and you're like, oh, my 256 isn't enough and I want a 512 or 1 terabyte, you're going to have to get an migrating operating system. A lot of these cards right here, like Crucial and other cards, they have a clone system, which you can basically clone it onto a USB or onto the original on the new solid state drive. So you can do that as well and then plug it in. What I would recommend doing is I would put your operating system on a USB, go into your back, remove your panel, put in the new SSD drive, and basically plug in your USB with your operating system. So you can actually do an operating system recovery tool, which it will be on here. So if you type in operating recovery tool, Dell it kind of gets into that. You can download it. You can find out issues and problems, and it's very easy to do. I'll show you guys how to do that in another video. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching the Dell XPS 9570. Great computer. If you guys have a big sale on Dell, or if you guys are deciding between this and the 9560, I would probably go with the 9570. It's got a better video card. It's got 4 lanes, and it's Thunderbolt 3 ports, so you can power up a little bit more on it, have an external graphics card drive if you need it, and if you're a graphic designer and doing those type of things. But it's a great computer, and definitely from my use, it's better than a 9560. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. Please watch my other videos if you guys are interested. Have a great day.